Hello everyone, my name is Noah, and this is my CS160 final project. The game is Scratchy. Here are the instructions and introduction to it. So I start off with, welcome to Scratchy. Press the green flag to begin. Press the space button to move Scratchy up and release to move Scratchy down. Every 50 points you collect avoiding obstacles will take you to a new level. If you hit an obstacle, it's game over and you reset to the starting level. There are 5 total levels that represent a season or weather, which in this case, 4 out of the 5 are seasons. First level is fall, second level is winter, third level is spring, fourth level is summer, and the 5th level is the volcanic level, which is dangerously good. The more levels you progress, the difficulty speed of the obstacle will increase, so watch out! The main goal is to get to level 5, finish all levels, and you win the game. Good luck! So, let me show you an inside of Scratchy. Alright, so, you're probably wondering, what is all this mumbo jumbo? Well, let me delete some of this and I will explain. There we go. So, you all know, this is how Scratchy plays. It has your audio, and it has the sound effect every time Scratchy goes up and down. You hit the obstacle, and you get this. So, it's pretty simple. You hit the obstacle, it's game over. Now, what code is required to make that all happen? Well, it starts off with this. When you get this, when this flag is clicked, for the space key right here, the coding right here, has the gravity set to 10. You're probably wondering what that also means. Well, every time you press this key space, that popping sound you hear will start, and the gravity, by pressing the space key, will go up by 10, which is of this variable, not this. We're not going sideways. And when you don't press it, that's what makes Scratchy go down. See? Tap, tap, and of course, I'm out. Now, when you also press it, oh, sorry, my computer's a little bit laggy. Alright, also, when you press this, it repeats at least 350 times, because if repeated on forever, this won't stop when it's game over. It will continue to go after this and the lose sound effect plays. And after it plays, this should stop with the lose game over sound. But it didn't, so I had to fix that. And when you also receive it, you stop all the other sounds with the crunch, which you hear every time you hit an obstacle when it's game over. So anyways, over here, it will reveal the obstacles when you press the show, which I'll show you the moment. Switch backdrop to the fall level, which is the very first level. Set the score to 0, which this would be a 0 when you press that. Oh, so yeah, sometimes in the very beginning, the first 2 obstacles does not counteract the hit. So there's a one tiny oddity, but that's because it's starting up. So it's kind of like a freebie. You gotta get warmed up before you do the actual game. So those 2 obstacles don't count. But once you hit that 3rd obstacle clone, they will start counting. So don't be confused on when that happens. So, as you can see, you can set the score by 0, set gravity to 2, and it will put your character exactly right here, as you can see right here. But it goes up and down when you press the 10. So when I was jumping, I was at negative 183. But when reset it, it will put me back to negative 200, and the Y will be at 9. Continuing, with the forever formula, we change the Y by the gravity, which is what makes it go up and down every time we press the space button. Change the gravity by -1, which is what makes it go down. when the space key is pressed, it also has the set right here just to counteract it. If we're touching an obstacle, then it will play the crunch sound until done, hide, and broadcast the game over, which you see right here. It will also do that with the other obstacles, which the second level's obstacle, the pencil. The third obstacle for the third level is a wand. The fifth obstacle is a convertible for the fifth level. And the final level, lightning. So let's move over to the obstacles. So as you can see here, we have, when you have the win flag clicked, it will repeat 52 times for 1.5 seconds. It will create a clone of the obstacle. And when it do that, when you start the clone, it will reveal just the clone and not the original. Go to 240, which is on this side of the screen, the right side of the screen, and will make its way to the left side of the screen, which is right here. We repeat until the X position is less than the negative 240 section, which is on the left side of the screen where the player's at, that you jump up and down for the obstacle. We change X by -5, which is also the speed. Now the speed, as mentioned, will go up by 1 each round. We change the score by 1 every time we jump, and the clone, for it to stay, will be deleted. So, these also have the same, except when the backdrop switches to winter level, which we have right here, we made sure that when the backdrop switches to winter level, it hides all this, the obstacle, and instead, because we have this at the end, after it repeats that many times, it will switch to this, which will automatically start up this obstacle, which when click will keep that hidden in level 1, as so the rest will too. So when backdrop switches to the winter level, it will start the repeat process. Now some of the repeats are a little bit different for each level, along with the wait time. I believe the wait time is 1.5, but I believe in one of them is 1.6. We create the clones, and after that's been made, it will switch to the spring level. And when the backdrop switches, it will hide this as well. Some of the random spots right here, this is what makes the obstacle move up and down to give it that difficulty it needs. So, when you pick that random, it will randomize. So some of this code is practically the same. Although, right here, for all the obstacles, they're pretty much similar. They have the same coding structure to maintain, but some of the numbers and stature or sprite is different. So here's the game over screen. When you receive that game over, when you hit one of the obstacles, it will play the sound lose with also the other song in the background, and they both cut off after the play lose song is finished and the game music is finished. And when this is clicked, it will hide this, the game over screen. Oh wait! Oh, and here's the final level. Oops, I forgot to mention, the lightning does not exist no more. I forgot there was some sort of issue I had with it, so I changed it to arrows. So while I have this moment, we need to change this to arrow 1, which that is this. Well, hold up, my bad. This. Okay, after that minor fixed, you will have these backdrops to go and look through. Here are the backdrops within the game. Level 1, of course, the fall. Level 2, the winter. Level 3, the spring. Level 4, the summer. Ooh, get your tan on. Level 5, the volcanic level. And when you make it to the very end, you get winner, because you completed all 5 of the levels within the game. And that is Scratchy Cat for everyone. Now, there is some things I would have wished I'd realized. It was difficult moving the obstacles up and down. I had to look through online sources to help me fix that bug. And there was some things I wish I'd also got to before this game. I also wanted to like make it more animational. Yes, we have the animation of Scratchy Cat, but I wanted him to be more flexible, like his head tilts upwards every bounce. But I didn't get the chance to do that or know how to do it. And well, yeah. And of course, one here I forgot to mention. At the very end, I'll mention in the description, the final obstacle stays in one place in the very back. It collects at the end. I left it kind of like a metaphorical meaning, as in like, it's kind of pattern-like when it starts building up. And it has a little hole in the meaning in the middle. Kind of in a way that means like there's no turning back now. What's behind you, it's like old and new. Something like that. I try to make it metaphorical, but it probably makes no sense. But overall, I would have liked to have improved this game with better obstacles. I ended up choosing the bread, pencil, wand, convertible, and arrow is because I wanted to use pipes. But when you go and Google the pipes, because I inspired this game off of Flappy Bird. So when I look for Flappy Bird pipes, and it shows me all these, well, I can't take any of these because those have what we know as the usage rights. And for this, I had to make sure I have Creative Commons license. So, when you look at this, all you have is this Mario pipe. But when you stretch out this Mario pipe I tried, it makes it distorted, and I didn't want that. So I decided to get a little bit creative and use sprites that were in Scratch and work it out myself. Although it's a little bit odd, it still gets the job done. And frankly, I'm kind of proud of it. So, let's see what else I have to bring up. Now, oh, the last thing is I wanted to show a full demonstration of the game. So here we go. Oh. Oh. Oh! Crap. The game slows down a little bit while I'm doing this in screen record, but you can see it works just fine, especially when you hit the obstacle. So, there we go. Come on, come on. Is it 14? 15? Now when you get to the end, in like one of the levels, it gives you 2 extra points before continuing on. I kind of count those as bonus points. You get 2 starter points before trying to get to 50. So it knocks off 2 out of the 50, so you only have 48 to get. Oh, 31, 32. See, it's extremely like Flappy Bird, but with just my own twist and creativity. But you can probably see it is like lagging a little bit because I'm using multiple softwares at the same time. Alright, but yeah, it does work. It does, trust me. It goes to each world, and yeah. That's pretty much Scratchy Cat. If you'd like to see it, I will be making another video soon on the channel that will explain the link to my Flappy Bird parody of Scratchy Cat. So, with that being said, thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time. Take care, and stay safe. Goodbye.